The IQRA Foundation, TIF, as our motto goes, empowering the mind, believes that education holds the key to transform the African continent. We aim to reach the most disadvantaged people in West Africa and help them in their quest to be active and productive members of the society. Why toilet in WTC?
Toilet is a two-pronged thing. Why toilet is a two-pronged thing? The UNICEF has a project they call the WASH. WASH means water, sanitation and hygiene project, and it's because of the WASH project is meant to stop open space defecation, and it's meant to be because the hygiene of children, most children, because of hygiene, they get sick. Without good hygiene, children get sick easily. So the WASH project is meant to control that and make them to give hygiene to children. And so that is why we're actually doing a toilet project. Apart from toilet project, what we do again is that we build libraries and equip them for schools. The foundation is actually a collection of young Nigerians that are interested in investing in Africa to make it a better place, starting from home. As usual, they say charity begins at home. So West Africa is our bigger picture and Africa as a whole, but we consider West Africa, but as we say, we start from Africa.
There are about 10 million school-age children out of school in Nigeria, with the attendance of a considerable percentage of those enrolled being very irregular. Coupled with this, the environment of our public schools are a far cry to what a developmental arena should look like. They lack prestige, confidence, and moral boosting. According to WaterAid, 123 million of 200 million Nigerians have no access to decent toilet. 62 million of these are children. It is also stated that 52% of schools do not have basic sanitation. Hence, children are being dangerously exposed to illness that could kill them.
I feel happy even when they wanted to start this project. We were saying whether it will happen or not. After the completion of the work, we are very happy.
They have been doing this work for some months ago, and now today is the final of their work. Now they are now handing over the key. We are taking over the toilet. The toilet, we are so much happy about it, because these children that we are using it before, but it was unkept. It wasn't okay like this. The ceilings, the zinc, the walls, they were falling down before. Everywhere was filthy. But when these people came, the IQRA investment Africans, that is, they want to invest more especially in schools. So they came to our school through this gentleman, and they built the toilet. The toilets, there are 6 for the pupils, 3 for the boys and 3 for the girls. And you can see the teachers. If you go in there, you will see that it is a very nice work done. So we really appreciate them.
In cognizance of the above information and our knowledge of the effect the environment have on developmental psychology, we set out to create a moral boosting environment that will positively affect public school pupils, giving them a sense of belonging, human, and importance. Also, with the UNICEF report that availability of comfortable toilet improves enrollment and particularly the attendance of the girl child to school, we created our WASH project. This prompted our investment in building quality convenience in public schools. We decided to invest the substantial amount in the WTC toilet so as to create a convenience truly for the pupils and teachers, which will invariably encourage attendance and increase enrollment.
I'm highly elated from the moment I entered into the school and saw on the start of the job. In fact, it baffled me to see that people can come from a far or distance to remember the school. We have learned so much, both the general PTA and the various individual PTA, to see what we can do to make sure that we have a sustainable convenience for the teachers and the learners. We saw that God answered our prayer, has brought people who have come to alleviate our pains. It grieves our heart to see our children defecating here and there. But today, can't you see everybody's happy? The head teachers, the leaders too, the teachers as well.
I feel very good about having the toilet. Before, there is no toilet for us. If we pass through the toilet, it will be smelling as if there is nobody taking care of the toilet. But now I feel very good that there is toilet for someone to go and ease ourselves. I tend to keep the toilets clean by after going to toilet, you will flush it very well and don't drop shit around the corner of the toilet, and also after urinating, flush it. Don't use the male toilet. The male one should not use the female toilet, and the female should not use the male toilet. That is what I have as a student to say.
Speaking on education, we really need to work to invest in infrastructure, and we need to invest in human resources, and that is student education. We need to work to invest in student education. Apart from toilet project, what we do again is that we build libraries and equip them for schools. Then we give challenge financially challenged students. We give them scholarship, and then we have something else we call access to books. Access to books. That means there has been some students, they don't have full scholarship, or we buy all the textbooks they need for them. We've done that over the last 2-3 years. In the bulk, most of IKRA projects are still funded from pocket, out of pocket. We are working on seeing how we can attract grants and all that, but still mainly out of pocket. We tend to have more projects than what our resources can cover. One, then hands to use to, because like now, most of the people working in IKRA are actually volunteers, because we don't even have enough money for project, not to talk of paying. So a whole lot of people, they are not financially independent. So getting people to really volunteer is not, they can only volunteer little or nothing at all. They still need to also and struggle. So volunteer, we don't have enough hands to work with. And the major one is funds. We see more projects to do. More projects are requested for us than the amount of finances that we can raise.
Our expectations from building these toilets are provision of a ready convenience for the WTC population, provision of a quality space that gives the children a human feeling and boosts their morale, thereby improving attendance.